Umbrellas and macaroons are better in the rain. A Miraculous Ladybug one-shot fanfic. It was a nice day. The sun was out, the sky was bright, and the air was warm. It was a very nice day. But that was not where the story takes place. Our story starts on a very different day, one that's raining and humid, dark and gloomy. Even on the worst days, though, things can turn out well. I don't know how you got me to agree to this, Ladybug laughed as she carried a picnic basket towards her partner, holding a plastic bag. Because it's my birthday, he said with a lopsided grin on his face. Oh, right. That's why, Ladybug said, playfully rolling her eyes. You won't regret it, Shot sang in a sing-song voice. Or maybe I will, Ladybug shot back with a raised brow. Chat Noir just laughed, knowing that his lady was just pulling his tail. Ladybug lay out the picnic blanket down on the rooftop. She looked up at the sky, noting the big and dark cloud that looked like it was drooping. As promised, I made a tree for you, she said, looking back at the black cat. I'm so lucky, Chat Noir said, but muttered a quiet, for once. He probably thought that Ladybug wouldn't hear, but she did, and she was kinda confused by it. I made macaroons, Ladybug said with a smile, pulling out the container full of cat head-shaped cookies. Ooh! Chat Noir clapped his hands together. Ladybug smiled at his childish behavior, but then looked at the sky again. Her mouth turned in a frown. It looks like it's about to rain. We better hurry up unless we want to get stuck in the cold, Ladybug said. I better enjoy these treats before you take them away from me, Shot said, picking up one of the macarons. He took a bite and immediately smiled a bright smile. Wow, these are so good, he said excitedly. Ladybug laughed. I'm glad you liked them. I worked hard. Chat Noir nodded enthusiastically. They're amazing. They reminded me of the macaroons I got from one of my friends a long time ago. Ladybug gave him a pointed look for bringing up his personal life. Hey, it's my birthday. I should be allowed to say something, he pouted. Ladybug sighed in defeat. She couldn't argue with the never-ending power that birthdays brought. Fine, but keep it in line, she said sternly. Chat Noir smirked at her, picking up another macaron. I've always colored in the lines. No worries. Ladybug rolled her eyes playfully. You're not gonna let me eat alone, will you? Chat asked, nudging Ladybug's arm towards the basket that she had brought. She looked at him for a minute, letting him hold his breath over whether she'd join him in devouring her cookies, which were delicious, and some of the best she had ever made. Sure, Ladybug said. They cheered over their cookies and took a bite. Dang, these are good. Why didn't I leave any for Adrian? Ladybug internally scolded herself. He would have loved the passion fruit cookie with chocolate ganache filling. Ladybug snapped out of her inner thoughts when she heard Chat blabbering in the far background. Are you okay? He asked, concerned. Ladybug shook her head to regain her composure. Yeah, I'm great. she said with a smile. Oh God, looks like it's about to. And it was raining. Oh my God, Ladybug cried, grasping at her sides. Sorry, my lady, but this cat isn't into rain, Shot said sheepishly. Yes, I'm aware. I'm just... She pulled out a black umbrella and held it over her and her partner's head. Here you go. For now. When it slows down, we should probably get off this rooftop. Ladybug laughed. Well then, I do hope that the rain never ends, Shot flirted. Ladybug raised her brow and shook her head. Even in this situation, Chat Noir just had to say something, didn't he? Let's not hope that's the case, she said. The black cat-themed superhero laughed. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the rain, unless we're dancing, he said, earning another eye roll from his partner. What? I'm just saying, I appreciate this umbrella very much. He put his arms up in surrender. This very nice umbrella, he said, actually taking a look at the cover. What? You think I can't have a nice umbrella? Geez, who made you the rain cover police? Ladybug joked. No, you can. You can. It's fine. Of course you can have a nice umbrella. It's yeah. Shot said quickly. Ladybug laughed at his blabber. Smooth. Real smooth recovery. Shot gave her a sheepish smile. What's that? Shot said, pointing to a spot on the metal rod of the umbrella. I don't know. It's not mine, Ladybug said, shrugging her shoulders. Well, I guess that just proves my statement of you not being able to own a nice umbrella. Shot smirked. Ladybug smiled and rolled her eyes. Hush, it's mine now, she said, shoving him a little. Hey, I got wet, he complained. Ladybug giggled. Okay, so? Chat Noir pouted like a child. But seriously, there's a sticker on your umbrella. It could be a tracking device, you never know, he said. Yeah, I doubt it, Ladybug said, rolling her eyes. Hey, Shot suddenly said breathlessly. Ladybug looked at him confused. What? She asked, her eyebrows scrunching. Hey, he repeated. Okay, I get that cats can affect your mental state with crazy cat lady syndrome, but you're speaking nonsense, Ladybug said. Chat Noir shook his head. No, that's what the sticker says. Hey, for... He trailed off. His eyes widened as if he had an epiphany. Oh my God, he said, staring at her. I'm confused and worried, she said. Ladybug, do you know what it stands for? He asked, suddenly excited. I can think of something, she said, worried. It's me, he said with a bright smile. What? Ladybug looked at him, her eyes showing a high level of confusion. You're not an umbrella secretly, are you? Chat Noir laughed and grabbed her free hand and placed it in his. It's me, Adrian Agreste. Hey, my initials. Ladybug ripped her hand away from him and moved about a foot away. Hey, I'm cold, he shouted, scrambling to get back underneath the umbrella. We do not share our identities, Ladybug said angrily. You know better than that, she scolded him. I know, I'm sorry, it's just, we know each other, he said excitedly. I'm not telling you who I am. I don't care if we're friends or enemies or co-workers. It's dangerous to tell each other. You should have known better. To say that Ladybug was mad was an understatement. She was beyond furious. Her sharpened eyes and blaring tone made it clear. Marinette, underneath the mask, was screaming. Adrian Agreste couldn't be Chat Noir, her very own partner? Whether she thought it was real or not, it was, and she had been rejecting her crush for years. No matter. No time to think about her love life. If he found out who she was, it could be dangerous for everyone in Paris. If Alia and Nito knew, oh God. She did not want to know how mad Alia would be if she found out Marinette had been holding the secret from her for so long. I'm sorry, please, I am. I'm just excited. I have to know you in real life if you have my umbrella, Chat Noir said, with pleading eyes. Ladybug, I'm sorry. Ladybug looked at him. She took a deep breath to calm down. Okay, I get it. You're excited. But this is also real life. Our job is real life and real dangerous, Ladybug said seriously. I know. Shot sighed. Can I at least detransform, considering I already spilled it? He asked. Sure, Ladybug said offhandedly. It couldn't change much of what she thought. The Ladybug part of her had overridden the crazed, crush-obsessed portion of her Marinette brain after all. Claws in, he said, and the flash of green light appeared, encasing the hero and fading away to reveal the equally as famous blonde model boy. If I'm being honest, how do you have my umbrella? I don't sell them online, so I can't for the life of me figure it out, Adrian said. Good, Ladybug said in a monotone voice, watching the black Kwame fly over to the picnic basket to retrieve food and fly back as soon as possible. Nice going, kid, Plag said before eating the black and pink macaroon. Shut it, Adrian said to Plag, who just laughed back at him. Ladybug and Adrian looked at the sky. The dark colors of purple and blue swirled across the sky. The rain, not seen, but heard as patters across the city. I think I know who you are, Adrian said after a few minutes of silence. Please, do not make us go through that again, Ladybug said with dry laughter. I'm not gonna do anything, I promise. I'm not gonna make a big deal either. You know who I am. You can trust me, Adrian reasoned. Ladybug sighed, annoyed and tired. What was the use of hiding it? Adrian gave Marinette the umbrella. He would figure it out sooner or later, and better to have control over the situation than have him shout it in the middle of class. Fine, spot's off, she said, and the red light flashed and disappeared to reveal Marinette Dupin-Chang. Marinette, Adrian said softly. Yeah, she said with a shy smile. Well, at least we don't have to completely meet all over again, Adrian said in a joyous tone. Yeah, I guess so, Marinette said with a smile. She turned around to look at Adrian. Honestly, I'm pretty glad it's you, she said. Adrian smiled brightly back at her. I'm really glad it's you too, and it really does make everything make more sense now. He laughed. Marinette rubbed her cheek that flushed red as she thought about all the times she was running in late or freaking out over Ladybug and anyone thinking that she was her, which of course she was, but they couldn't know that. Remember how I said I was in love with another boy? She said. She asked, looking back at the sky and its beautiful array of colors. Yeah, Adrian said, his voice dropping in slight fear and sadness. Marinette slipped her free hand into his and smiled at him. It was you all along. Adrian's face glowed brighter than Marinette ever thought it could. And the best part was that she was the reason. Then maybe this wasn't such a bad idea, Adrian mused. Marinette giggled. Yeah. Adrian cuddled in closer to her and held her hand tight. Tiki and Plag brought over the basket and sat beneath them under the umbrella. You know, this umbrella brought you guys together once, Plag said. And it has done it again, Tiki smiled. I think I like the rain now, Adrian laughed. Marinette smiled at him. This is the best picnic ever. 2 people and 2 Kwamis. 2 pairs that were in love. Nothing could be better than that. So you see, some stormy and dark days end up going good. It takes rain and sorrow for light and joy to appear. And some things, as our 2 heroes figured out, are better in the rain, like umbrellas, macaroons, and love.